Hello humans, and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be doing some awesome stuff. I decided we're going to start with nature's aura. Yes, I know, please stop yelling at me. It is not something that we need for the star, I know, but it looks fun. And how can you be doing a mod pack with like a bajillion mods and not doing the mods that even, aren't a part of the star recipe? So we're going to give Nature's Aura a shot. But before we do that, I want to show you all of the different islands. This is the Mechanism Islands. Yeah, we may have pranked a little too close to the sun. And then over here is Hell's something island. Oh, this one may be the AE island. Yeah, I think this one's the AE island. And then here is the Powa Island, otherwise known as the Hostile Neural Networks Island, is the Industrial Foregoing Island. And then over there is the Mystical Agriculture Islands, like you know. Here's the Productive Trees Island. Hell's made some awesome progress. And then over here is the Irons, Spells, and Spellbooks Island that we made. And then if we go over here, we're gonna have to fly a bit. What? What is... I guess we have a new island? I'll have to ask who made it and for what. I mean, we could probably look at here. Wait, Nature's Aura Island? I'd have to ask my teammates, but I think Wine Galore made us an island. Over here's Evil Craft. Thank you, Wine Galore. I guess you knew that we were doing non-star based activities today. Well, I guess we know what Wine Galore wants. Nature's Aura, away! So, the first thing we gotta do for Nature's Aura is explain what it is, because I've never used it before. So Nature's Aura is a magic mod about using and replenishing aura. Bum bum bum! These quests will just go over some basics. Sweet. To get started, let's make some brilliant fiber, which is made with gold nuggets, leaves, and grass. All things we have. Right-clicking on any leaves with brilliant fiber will turn them into golden leaves. Ooh, kind of like a Midas touch. Make sure to read the Book of Natural Aura. You can also use it to show how to make the multi-blocks in Nature's Aura. Alright, sweet. So let's make some brilliant fiber. Yep, some grass, some leaves, some gold nuggets. So let's jump into the wireless terminal, grab some brilliant fiber. We need 16, so 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, well, we made 20. Sweet! Okay. Okay. Next up is gold leaves. We gotta make 4 of them. Breaking gold leaves has a high chance to draw a gold leaf, which is needed for gold powder. So yeah, we just gotta take some leaves, add some brilliant fiber, alright, golden leaves, and then we just break it with a sword or some shears. Oh, that didn't do anything. So I think I figured it out. As you can see, they're kind of becoming more gold, so maybe it's not just... Oh, that didn't work. Well, that gave it to me. I don't think that one's ready yet. But we need 4 of these. I think that's just what we gotta do, is just do like a... Not what I meant to do, I didn't mean to do that one. A 3 by 3, and just give it time to change. This one looks ready now. Like, you gotta wait for the fireflies to be ready. Alright, it's time to check on our leaves. Oh no! Maybe we shouldn't have done this on a leave. Oops. Ritual saplings. Don't know how that happened, but we got like 25 gold leaves, so score, I guess? Alright. Next up, ignore this. I totally didn't do this, you know, accidentally not having my recording on. Definitely not. The environmental eye can be made using the ritual of the forest. Hey, we just made that. And can be worn on your charm slot to monitor the aura levels in the top left corner of your screen. So all we gotta do is take spider eye, throw it there, 2 gold leaf, and I think the placement doesn't matter. So let's hope it doesn't. Oh! Alright, look, it's being a nice little tree? Hello? Oh, and there we go! Success! We've made the environmental eye. It's very beneficial to check out what aura you have, you know? Alright, next up is ancient trees. Not those ancient saplings. Ancient saplings are created using the ritual of the forest! Woo! When they are grown, the trees attempt to maintain normal levels of aura, not too high or too low. If the aura drops, the leaves will start to decay and reverse the process. Well, that's terrifying. How do we make these? Alright, we need oak sapling, wheat seeds, a gold leaf, dandelion, poppy, and sugarcane. I think we can manage this. First up, it is a 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, and just keep going all the way around. I thought this was just kind of random, but it does actually have a reasonable purpose. Then we just go all the way around with our stuffs and things. Alright. Come on, ancient saplings. Hey! Score! Next up is bottles of aura. Aura can be bottled up by right-clicking in the air with a bottle and cork. Aura takes different forms depending on where it's collected. In the overworld, this bottle is sunlight, in the nether, it's ghost, and in the end, it's darkness. If the area you use the bottle and cork has a severe lack of aura, you will get bottled vacuum. Scary! And let's check out. Hey! Wait, task completed. Wait, what? Somehow we got all 3 of them? Okay. That's weird. That's odd. But okay. Ender crates are ender chests that can be used to transport items. Ender oculars are handheld versions of ender crates. So we would need 3 bottled darkness. Okay, we can do that. Super easy. This is an optional quest, but you know how I feel about optional quests. We gotta complete the chapter! Structure finders. Eye of the pillager. Oh, we can do this pretty easily. Okay, yeah, these just take more bottled aura. Let's get 2 of these and get Eye of the Pillager while we're in the overworld. Alright, it looks like we don't have bottled ghosts or bottled darkness, so I don't know why it said we did. Alright, so this is going to be super simple because we already have share stones to the nether and the end. So let's go to the nether first. Hi there. 1, 2. Alright. Oh, further up. This is what scares me. I hate going to the end. I am always terrified. Alright. It's just a quick in and out, humans. Quick in and out. Hop! Wait, is this... Yes, bottling darkness. Good. Alright, we got bottled darkness. Run! Or we can do an ender crate. Bada bing. Oh, that actually reminds me, I gotta put that back there. See, we got a bottled vacuum. Cool. Eye of the Blaze. I don't actually know what these do per se. And Eye of the Shulker. So what do these do? Let's look at this. Did I just throw it? The heck? Alright, the Ender Ocular. Alright, the Ender Ocular. No Ender name. Gotta make a chest first. Duh. Not quite sure what it does. Yeah, so crates are Ender chests that can be used to transport items, and then oculars are handheld versions of Ender crates. Problem is, we already have an AE system, so that's kinda what this is. So if you want like kind of an earlier game, maybe not earlier game, but earlier in the mod pack version of AE, then that might be a solution. Maybe? Alright, Token of Joy. The Token of Joy is the first token you should craft. Tokens are important crafting materials for items in nature's aura. Alright, so we need bottled sunlight, torch, some kind of flower, gold leaf, iron, and apple. Alright, we're all set up with the gold leaf, sunflower, torch, iron, apple, sapling, and bottled sunlight. So let's give growing this tree some chances. Alright, so I figured out what my error was, and we got the Token of Joy. So you can't use tall flowers, I guess because they're a different subset or whatever, so I just used a poppy. Make it super easy. So we got that. Next up is we are going to get the Token of Fear. What that entails is getting a bottled ghosts, bone, rotten flesh, feather, soul sand, and gold leaf. So let's put some gold down. Hey! And what's nice is you get 2 of them. For every token, you get 2 of them, so it's not like you're having to waste the ritual, per se. Next up is the Token of Anger, so we got some stuff already set up. Alright, we got all the other tokens! So for this one, the Token of Joy is the first token you should craft. Tokens are important crafting materials for items in nature's aura. So this is just a crafting material, it looks like. And then same with these. Nice. And then next up is the Natural Altar. It looks like we already got a bunch of stuff. There's 2 other things we need, the Natural Altar itself and golden stone bricks. It's a multi-block. So it will use up aura for each recipe and is needed to continue progressing in the mod. The image to the right of the quest shows the multi-block setup. Okay, awesome. So we got this over here to help set up the multi-block. Let's grab everything we need and get started. It's montage time! These catalysts can be added as pillar toppers to your natural altar. They allow you to turn more items into other items or to break them down. Okay. Oh! So if you use the crumbling catalyst, you can turn each gold leaf into 4 gold patterns, so 2. That's really good. We definitely want that. Requires Ritual of the Forest. Good thing I made some extra gold and stone bricks then. We have everything to do it. I don't know if we don't have Ingot of the Skies yet, so we can't make the transmutation catalyst yet, but it is on our to-do list now. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, so for the crumbling catalyst, 1 gold stone brick, Token of Anger, piston. And then a flint and infused rock. Oh, we don't have infused rock yet. Oh, just stone in the natural altar. We can do that. That's super simple. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I figured out the problem. First and foremost, this, like each pillar, needs to be above the ground. So I think this is like supposed to go in the ground, so it makes it a little easier. I put it on top of the ground, but it's fine. So it is whatever block you want, nothing, whatever. 1, 2 stone brick, and then gold stone brick. And then this isn't supposed to be in line with the planks, it's supposed to be one above the planks. But yeah, so we figured it out. Nice! Nice work, team. So we just throw a stone in, and then out comes the infused rock. And now we can continue the ritual of the forest. Oh, here we go, the crumbling catalyst. Where do I put it now? Like, where does it go? Does it say? As pillar toppers. Okay, so we just put it on top of one of the pillars like that. Let's test it with one of the gold leaves. No? Alright, through some testing, I found out it is one of these interior pillars. And then you put in a leaf to the natural altar, and boom! Oh, you can't just, ha! You got gold dust. Let's go! That literally doubles how far our dust can go. That's awesome. And also, I forgot I had the book of natural aura. So you can like actually look at things, the natural altar. This could have helped, you know. Just slightly if I'd remembered it existed. It does also give us a bunch of recipes, including how to make infused iron ingots and tainted gold, which is something we need for our next quest, if I remember correctly. Yeah, infused iron ingots, we just need to make one, and then tainted gold. The process will take longer with tainted gold than infused iron. Alright, so it looks like we just need the one, so let's make one for no, let's make 16 for now. And we do need to go one at a time, which is going to take a little longer, so I will be back when I am done making, so that's how long the infused iron takes. How long does the gold take? Alright, so we got all the tainted gold and infused iron ingots that we needed, or wanted, I guess. Sweet! And then there's aura creation. The canopy diminisher and herbivorous absorber are both simple and easy ways of generating aura. So I figure we might as well get started on that, because that sounds fun. Yeah, it doesn't look like what log matters. Sweet! Yeah, let's do this. And then the herbivorous words. Okay, and then the herbivorous absorber is also some planks, ingots, a peony specifically interesting, and a token of joy. We can easily do that. Let's check it out in the book. Additionally, it needs to be said that since the flowers that it is naturally supplied with naturally only appear in the overworld realm, that it is also the only area where this device functions at all. In other realms, for example, the hellish regions, this machine will have no effect. So you can only use this in the overworld. Good to know. That was my plan, but it's still good to know. Alright, I had to go to a flower field, but I found a peony. So, absorber! So I'm gonna throw, I'm not quite sure what this does, but they're both aura stuff. So I'll throw this, maybe? Maybe does it go on a pillar, maybe? I'm not sure. I'll throw them here. Okay, so it looks like we need to feed it flowers and trees and stuff. I don't really need that because we apparently have some pretty good aura. If we end up not having awesome aura, or we start struggling, then I'll definitely put these to good use. But I think we're good for right now. Alright, so we need to make the offering table, right? We got plenty of flowers. We need to make an offering tower and 3 spirits of calling. It's a multi-block. Okay, so let's start with the spirit of calling, I guess. We should have everything we... Oh, we got bottled sunshine. Nice. We should have everything we need. Yeah, we got the tainted gold, the diamonds, the bottled. Sweet. Okay, we'll need more bottled ghosts eventually, but that's literally just going to the nether, and that's super easy. So, we're good there. We need an offering table is some kind of stone, I guess. Infused ingots, some tokens, and logs. We have plenty of logs. We got grimestone, nice. We got the tokens, the iron, awesome. Let's just grab some flowers. Might help if I spell it correctly. How many poppies do we have? We have plenty of poppies. We'll make it poppies, because super easy. And then we have another tree over here to do the offering table. Ingot of the Skies is going to be infused iron plus Spirit of Calling, Ingot of the Skies. And then there's some other recipes as well. Oh! Tainted Gold gives you 2? Might as well do Tainted Gold. Yeah, you have to wait more, but it seems to have less uses, and having double time is incredibly useful. You can make... Oh, you can turn a token of joy to a token of euphoria. Okay. Don't get too wild. Alright, so let's start by visualizing this. Awesome. So now we just need some tainted gold. See, we have not been using it at all. Oh, there we go! We did it! Let's go! Awesome. Oh, now there's upgraded tokens and an upgraded aura cache. Let's see what upgraded tokens. So yeah, this is the... I think we may have to make more. So how do we do these? Token, Spirit of Calling. Okay, so you just throw the tokens in with Spirit of Calling and it gives you the extreme tokens. Extreme! Nice, okay. So, let's see. Which tokens do we still have? Because I feel like we've used a good chunk of them. Oh, it fell from the sky. Let's go. Alright, that's Token of Grief. Okay, so yeah, it can be on the floor next to it. Ah, there's the Token of Rage. Awesome, and we can use these to craft, which is nice. Ah, there it is. Token of Euphoria. Let's go! Now we can build even more things. Like the Staff of Riches. Oh, that's easy. Easy work. Alright, so what does that staff actually do? It uses aura to highlight all storage containers in a 64 block radius for about a minute. Okay, so if this was in Vault Hunters, and we were in a vault, we could use this for a minute and see all of the chests in the area. That'd be awesome. In terms of this mod pack, say we were in the catacombs, then we could find out where all the chests are in the catacombs. That's nice. Alright, next up, Altar of Birthing. You can make a large number of vanilla mobs with the Altar of Birthing. Spirits of Birthing are made by breeding animals in areas with large amounts of aura. Nice. We're going to need another Token of Euphoria. So, fortunately, we already have another Token of Joy, because each Ritual of the Forest makes 2. Oh, haha. Might help to actually have the proper thing. Maybe. Alright, so this is like a bunch of multi-blocks. So, here to put it there. So the Altar of Birthing goes here. Is that it? Did that work? I guess we'll find out. Now we just need to make a spirit of birthing, which, as we recall, requires breeding 2 passive animals while there's a slight excess of aura present in the surrounding area. So I'm going to try and find out how to do that. Alright, it took a little bit, but I think I figured it out. So you got the canopy diminisher here, which basically what it does is so when there's oak saplings in the vicinity, like of 10 blocks, and it grows into is supposed to grow into a big tree, then it takes that and, oh, silly skeleton, tricks are for kids. Come here. Where are you? There you are. Bye. So, take this oak tree for example. It grows, it's supposed to grow into a big tree, instead it grows into a normal sized tree, and the excess aura from it not reaching its full potential gets thrown into the universe, which is why if you look in our top left corner, you'll see that our aura is currently a little bit above the halfway point. And you're probably wondering, Watson, what is this thing above the canopy diminisher? This is an imperceptible builder. It basically allows you to keep it on and it'll do things for you while you're not around, so that way you're not having to do a lot of things manually. So we got an imperceptible builder. We put a chest full of saplings on top because that's what we want placed. Put a lever on it. And then in an item frame on the builder, you put whatever block the saplings will be placed on. In our case, it's a grass block. So within a radius of 5 blocks, the builder will place saplings. So if I were to just turn it on, it places saplings. At a very small cost to your aura. And then, what I did was I used bone meal to grow it, and if it's meant to go big, then it turns that, are you kidding me? Then it turns that potential into aura for the area around you. Oh, see? Like that. So hopefully this is good enough. Hell did give us cat spawn eggs. Didn't make a spirit of birthing yet, but they did make a little kitty, so this is gonna be adorable. Okay, I'll be back when I have a spirit of birthing. Alright, with all these cats, and many more that are just kind of everywhere, I have gotten 9 spirits of birthing. Let's go! So I had to get more aura. So this wasn't giving a whole lot, and it was like a lot of risk. Because like, you'd use so much bone meal, and then there wasn't a guarantee that it would give the aura. Instead, I swapped to the Swamp Homie, which you put down a block of mossy anything. I chose mossy stone bricks because we have a bunch of those. Put them down, and then it absorbs the moss and turns it into aura. So yeah, I did put an imperceptible builder on here, but I think it has to be touching the Swamp Homie in order to work, because it was not taking when it was just randomly placing. So be wary of that. And now I have a bunch of cats that are following me, but it's fine. So let's go up to the island. So yeah, the cats kind of follow me, so we're just going to have to embrace that. I'm going to grab a fence. Ah, there we go. And there's just one left over. Good job, Waddy. So we can do cows, sheep, chicken, pig, blaze, ocelot, ghast, mule, bat. I think... let's do the mushroom. I really love a good mushroom. They're so adorable and amazing, and I'm tangling myself up in my cord. And all they require is a spirit of birthing, leather, and a red mushroom. So, I think the problem was that I was using these ancient planks instead of these ancient planks. These ones come from the other. These ones come from the ancient saplings we got at the beginning of the chapter. So let's put these in their holes. And then... Hey! It's working! Hey! We got a mushroom! Let's go! Hi there, buddy. Oh, he's so cute. So yeah, that is the altar of birthing. And then the last two things we need to do for this chapter is the Staff of Ancient Knowledge and the Ingots of the Depths. So let's go with the Ingots of the Depths first and test my optional quest theory. So Ingots of the Depth require 2 Ingots of the Sky, 2 Tainted Gold, and 1 Netherite Scrap. I think we have everything already. So let's just... yoink. Oh, we don't have Netherite Scrap. Why don't we have Netherite Scrap? Alright, ready? Are you ready? Boom! So yeah, it looks like when you have an optional quest, it doesn't make you complete it to make the chapter green. That is good to know. We're still going to do it because I'm a completionist. Just need netherite. Alright, we got ancient wood rods, ingot of the skies, crimson stem, warped stem. Boom! Hey, double completed chapter. Let's go. So now this helps you find ancient debris in the nether if you need it. And so yeah, that is the end of... Wait. Hold on. I'm forgetting something. Oh my gosh, what is this? Everything we need for the Wither's Compass! Wow! I guess we should throw it in our inventory. And then... Wow! Boom! And we did it! Let's go! It wasn't as epic as I thought it'd be, but at least we can now throw it into the proper placement, which would be underneath the Oblivion Shard, right here. What the? Ow! I guess just holding it hurts me? Ow! Well, now I don't have to hold it anymore because it is officially in its spot and we are one item closer to the star. Woo! Let's go! And that is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Bye!